Happy Tuesday, gang. OBS did not want to capture this game, so we're off to a great start. Hi, Pastas. Hi, Seek. Hi, Bugboy. We are playing File Destined today. If you are currently looking at your screen and you're thinking, say, streamer, what the fuck is File Destined? Well, here, I'm about to answer that for you. File Destined is a horror game from 2023. Making this game 3 years old. There's no events in this game. It just looks like that. This is a horror game from 2023. So a little bit of Shae Shaza lore for the enjoyers here. So Shae Shaza has a little bit of a there you go, thank you, Pastas. Shae Shaza has a bit of a side gig. So one of the things I do on the side is I write for a game review website. I write for a game review website, which means that sometimes I get games for free and then I play them and I review them for the website. This is one of the games I got for free. And no, I did not get this for free in 2023. I got this for free this month. I guess the devs just randomly decided that they wanted to give this game to review. And I'm saying that just as a full disclaimer. Hi, Reggie. As a full disclaimer, that does mean I did not pay for this game. I specifically told myself I want to play this game on stream because it looks... I don't want to say bad. I'm not going to judge it. I'm not going to judge it before I played it. But it looks like it potentially is going to be a little bit silly and a little bit ridiculous and a little bit cheesy. It looks low-key bad. And that means that I think playing it on chat at least will be fun. Because then we'll at least we can have a little bit of a laugh together. To set the tone, how about I read to you the store page? Because the store page, so at the right there's a game description usually. This is this studio's no, it's not their first game, never mind. They have a different game that doesn't look like a horror game at all, so we're going to ignore it. But File Destined, the store page says, can this last case of Oliver all be just a small part of a bigger picture? Gather clues, unravel the mystery behind the case, and uncover the truth. No, I didn't read that wrong. That sentence was just as awkward and stilted as it sounded. And I don't know who Oliver is. I don't know why Oliver has cases. I don't know anything. So we're just going to go right into this. Our username is Shae Shaza, obviously. And our password will be boobies69. Oh, never mind. It says... This is the first puzzle. This is the first puzzle of the game. Apparently, our password... Our username is Oliver Hamilton. And our password is GPM1121. New game. Oh boy, this looks like an Xbox 360 game. Why does this look like an Xbox 360 game? Subtitles are on, yes. Huh, this seems to be... This seems to be like a fake menu because I can't actually remap the keys. Like I'm clicking on it and I'm clicking on like different keys, but it doesn't look like I can actually remap the keys. That's fine though. I think they're already the way they're supposed to be for me, so that's okay. Also, tell me if the audio is messed up. I'm just leaving everything in default for now. Oh boy, guys, I can't wait for this case that we're going on.
Hi, I'm Liz. Welcome to the crime scene simulation, Oliver.
Okay.
Thanks for stating the obvious, Liz.
I will be helping you throughout the simulation. The place you are about to enter is, simply put, a virtual reality. You won't get hurt in any ways, and even when you make a mistake, we can start all over again.
Are you sure I won't get hurt, Liz?
The place you are...
Hold on. Okay, so first of all, the screen shake is normal because it's happening on my hand as well. Secondly, why is it like so much more science fiction than I thought it was be? And third of all, cynical and playful? Like what? Why did they have like tone tags? Like, okay, I guess. Like we're all in favor of tone tags in general, but in the voice acting, that they just put in like the what's it called, like the direction that you give the voice actor. The voice actor is supposed to read the line in a cynical and playful way, but he didn't. So they just put in the
about to enter is,
oh god.
simply put, a virtual reality. You won't get hurt in any ways, and even when you make a mistake, we can start all over again.
Jeez, I was just kidding, Liz. Relax.
Thanks to our advanced technology, we are able to solve...
The subtitles just said something completely different than what he said. He was like,
Hey, Liz?
huh?
Yes, Oliver?
Let's just determine a safe word for us just in case, okay? Look,
That's also a spelling mistake. That's not how you write teddy bear.
Hey, Oliver. Teddy bear it is.
And which...
Thank you.
What's happening?
Calculating the file assigned to you to solve your mystery of the murder, the file D.
These subtitles, according to the store page, no AI was used in making this game, not even for the voice acting. I don't know how right that is. Also, text to speech is different from AI. It's possible they use like a general text to speech kind of software, which isn't technically AI. Second comment I want to make. I'm sorry, we're like barely in we like barely started, and I already am like complaining and like pausing the game to talk to you guys. I need to up the mouse sensitivity. Second comment I immediately want to make. The subtitles are wild. First, bro was like, "No, it's okay. It's okay, Liz, relax." And like the subtitles said something completely different. Hi, Lan. We are playing a bad horror game. It's really... We're 3 seconds in and it's really bad. Have good writing. I hope you get to do a lot of writing. The subtitles were completely wrong on the first sentence, and then he said, let's do a safe word. Let's do teddy bear. And the subtitles wrote teddy bear with like a capital T, a capital B, and one D. So completely wrong. And then she said teddy bear, which was still capital T, capital B, but the teddy had 2 Ds. A bit louder on the voice acting. I think I just need to put everything. There is no separate track for voice acting. You can just be louder in general. We can just be louder in general, but if I put it a little bit louder in general, but I dial down the music and the effects, wouldn't that have a similar effect? Okay. Tell me if this works. Oh, okay. Thank God. We got rid of the fucking effect.
You may have to look closely to see some details.
Okay. Oh, okay. I need to remap these controls, and if they can't, I will actually have to remap my fucking... Guys, I can't remap these controls. They're fake. Oh, maybe I can? I can't. This game is taunting me. Like, why is this in here if you can't remap it? Like, what? We're like 3 minutes in and this game is already like deeply dysfunctional. I am going to have to go into the settings of my computer to change the settings of my keyboard to play this fucking game. That's the level of quality we are. I am officially rescinding my statement. I originally said that I was not going to judge the game before I got too far into it. And I'm taking that back. I officially think this is a bad game. I officially think we've entered bad game territory. It is my job to judge it, but usually I reserve my judgment until I've played like more than 3 seconds of a game. But I think I've already seen enough to say that this is not a very professional game. Or a very good game. Oh my god, this mouse sensitivity is like terrible, 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 terrible. Can we fix this? Okay, maybe that's a little bit too much. Okay, thank god. Okay, so press to zoom.
Congratulations, you now know how to see details. There may be some evidences behind closed doors, in drawers or cabinets.
Yeah, I did say no, visually it looks fine. Visually it looks fine. I did say that I wanted to play more bad games because they are highly entertaining. I'm highly entertained so far.
Good. Looks like you opened the drawer.
I'm so good at opening drawers.
There's a lighter there for you to examine.
Yes, that's
Please
a lighter.
take the lighter to inspect.
It is Unreal Engine, probably.
This looks like an object of evidence. You should carefully examine the objects of evidence.
Okay. Lighter gas. Evidence. A metal lighter that looks like a metal lighter that looks like manufactured by Zippo. It's hard to find some original craft like this. Oh boy. I think the engravings on top of it hint that this belongs to Oliver Hamilton from the Ohio Police Department. We're from Ohio. Okay.
Congratulations. I'm adding this item to your inventory now for you to use.
That's great. This is my lighter. Feels good to have something of my own here.
I am like...
Remember, if you turn too fast or if you keep it burning for a long time, it may leave you...
Oh, it actually goes out if I like turn too fast. That's
Also,
interesting.
You can see the evidences you found and take a look at them again, just in case you miss something.
Okay, press I to open inventory. We have evidence, items.
Look at the notes you took and review your thoughts on the events here.
Okay, evidence, items. I am interested in... I don't know what the story is going to be. I am interested that this... So, I'm a police officer from Ohio. I'm doing this case, obviously, but I'm not actually at the crime scene. I'm in a virtual simulation of a crime scene. I wonder if they're going to do something with that, if that's going to be like a plot device, or if it's just an excuse to have a narrator. Because, like, they could do something fun with that. They could make it so, like, I don't know, the Matrix gets corrupted or something. Or pull in some science fiction element. It could just be an excuse to have this woman with the robot voice talk to us for, like, 90 minutes. Case analysis. We have absolutely nothing. Journal classified. Okay.
We are ready to begin now.
Oh. Oh.
Hey, Liz? Are you there? Liz? Are you there? Shit.
I was...
Okay. Immediately we already have the subtitles. He said, in the subtitles he said, teddy bear, and then damn. And out loud he did not say teddy bear, and then he said shit.
Just kidding, Oliver.
You got me this time.
Surprised.
Get this over with.
I feel like this game probably would be less bad if the subtitles weren't this bad. Like, if we didn't have these subtitles, I would just be like, oh, this looks like a pretty average experience so far. But these subtitles are really, like, making me feel like I'm losing my mind or something. But maybe they will do something fun with the virtual reality angle. You never know. Evidence bag. Insignificant. A package used to properly store evidence. There are lots of these around. Okay. Wire cutter. Insignificant. A wire cutter, with which only a cable can be cut. If it was something bigger, I could use it to break locks. That's foreshadowing. Okay. What do we have? Sunglasses. Fancy looking glasses. I can imagine one of the doctors wearing this. The police conducted an investigation here before, but they did not find much evidence. The team has covered some areas with this tape in order to protect the evidence, but it seems to have done more harm than good. What does that mean? Hi, Ash. Common disc-shaped tablets. I should not be surprised seeing lots of these since I am in a hospital. Okay. Lighter gas. It is used to refill the lighter. Okay, so I can take this. A can. I think it is either soup or beans. I wish I had a tin opener with me. Why? Are you gonna eat the random suspicious murder? Like the random suspicious beans that you found in the murder hospital? Hi, Ash. Okay, that's the same one. Evidence. A package used to... Oh, that's the same thing. Again. The same thing again. The same thing again. Baseball bat. What a surprising item to be found in a hospital. I guess it must have belonged to one of the kids. Sure. Sure, Oliver. This is like going to be every... That's why I titled the game, That's why I titled the game the way I did. This is going to be every creepy hospital / asylum from every creepy horror game ever, isn't it? It's gonna be like, here's my predictions for this game. The doctors are going to have experimented on the patients. They did some creepy shit. And then somebody went crazy and murdered everyone. It's so dark. It's so dark. Oh, thank God. What do we have over here? Ink pen still looks new. Wait, why does that say ballpoint pen? That's not a ballpoint pen, is it? I don't think that's what a ballpoint pen is. I think the game is just wrong about that. I will say, like Bugboy and Zeke have also pointed out, visually it's quite nice. It's a pretty looking game. Like it's just like it's a little bit oh, locked. Okay. It looks pretty like cliche, but it looks good. Like visually it looks good, even though this looks like just a random horror game. A medical device. I do not know what this is. That's not a medical device. I don't know why you need a saw in a hospital. Honestly, I don't want to know why. Okay, so that is funny because I think that's actually a medical grade saw, just like from the medieval ages. Also help. It says help on the door over here. That's nice. what's a strange looking syringe? Scary looking. What is a syringe this size used for? Was this hospital perhaps used like operational in the medieval times? Noteboard. The handwriting is unreadable. But I don't think it's a big deal. It must belong to one of the secretaries here. Okay. Oh, this door opens. The light bulb doesn't work.
Pack of cigarettes. An old brand from the look of it.
A very old brand of cigarettes. They no longer produce this brand. I guess this hospital has everything that is not beneficial to human health. What does that mean? Some gas. Medical scissors. Doctors usually use them to cut bandages. More gas, more gas. At least we are well stocked on lighter fluid. Is there a way for me to check how much? Oh yeah, over there. Refill R. Okay, but I'm still good. Okay, close that door. Reminder that there's a door where we need a key back there. Help me remember, everybody. Medical instrument. A pile of medical instruments. It contains a stethoscope, blood pressure monitor, and thermometer. It looks like a doctor starter kit. Okay. A wound dressing. Maybe the most standard item available in a hospital B. I don't know if we're time traveling or if this hospital just is really bad. This is like no hospital operates like this. Why are the pills like all out on the fucking side table? Even this thing looks old, so this definitely has to be like an old hospital, right? Is that going to be the twist, that this is like a hospital from that this is like a hospital from the 1920s or something? Hand crank, a construction tool. I reckon there was an ongoing construction in the hospital either during the events or in the aftermath. Okay. Okay. At least the text seems to be the same for the same items, so that will save me some reading. Also, I hope this game is light enough, like bright enough to see, because I will tell you guys, this is like the brightest that this game gets. This game was 50% darker when I booted it up and was like, this is the perfect brightness. You should play like this. Nice and dark. And I said no. No, we're turning that brightness, we're cranking that brightness up all the way. And I still find it quite dark, but manageable. What the fuck? What is happening? What is happening in this game? Okay, this is another locked door. I need... Okay, this is what we're gonna do, guys. I need everybody in chat right now.
Locked. Just what I thought.
I need everybody in chat right now. My light ran out. To put in their bets. I want you to put in your bets. What's like the plot going to be? What happened at this hospital? What's like... And I don't mean Oliver or the virtual reality. We're pretending that's not... We're pretending that's not even true. That's not even happening. Just like, what do you guys think? This looks like it's the way forward. Maybe I'll go that way first. Just like, what do you think is going to be like the plot of the hospital? Toilet? Okay. Evil management doing evil management things. That does seem to be like the cliche, right?
Maybe I need to double check this area.
Okay. Oh?
This bag. Of course, the cops weren't able to find anything useful.
Okay. What is this? A small syringe? There are a lot of needles in this place. It may have been used for many reasons, good and bad. Okay. I'm just waiting for like the sheepest jump scare imaginable to pop up. I'm thinking like creepypasta PNG type quality.
I don't even want to know what kind of experimental medication they gave to the people here.
A silver bottle without a name or any description on it. Meow. Were they worried about revealing what drugs were given to patients? Nothing that might have happened at this hospital would surprise me. I'm pretty sure they were trying these drugs on patients here. Actually, there is a name on here though, isn't there? They didn't even use the right asset, because this game is definitely just like free assets thrown together in Unreal Engine. They didn't even find an asset that didn't have a name on it. That's so fucking funny. Ranch. It looks like the hospital was undergoing renovation at the time of the incident. It can also be for an assault. Okay. Thanks, Oliver. Thanks for that. Really, truly, what the fuck are we doing here? Oh my god. Please just... help. It says help again. The monster design seems to be, from the store page, just a woman in a gown. Just like a black-haired, semi-scary looking woman with a bloody gown. So I'm really excited to see her. A statue. I don't know who this is. Maybe, how do you pronounce this? Hippocrates? Like the Hippocratic Oath. Patron saint of doctors and medics. Oh. Hourglass. Another antique item. It was probably sitting on the desk of one of the doctors here. It has no evidentiary value. Okay.
Yeah, there must be something that I'm missing.
Key, room 34. Okay, scary lady. Scary lady, are you gonna pop up? Come on, game. Come on. I want you to throw a jump scare at me. Oh. We have crying baby audio.
Yep, locked. Just what I thought.
Oh. Guys, you know what that means. Potential dead baby plotline. This was already open. Oh, there's multiple crying babies.
Ah, shit.
Okay. Guys, I think we might have dead babies. Dead baby plotline. So excited. I'm so excited for them to absolutely not use the kind of sensitivity that is warranted for a subject like that. That's like a lot of blood. A ridiculous amount of blood. Bro, you don't have anything to say about this? You're not concerned at all? Okay, that's fine. No, that's fine. Oh, evidence. Bullet. A 3.57 bullet, an empty bullet shell. This can be an important evidence for the case. I better keep this with me. There should also be a gun somewhere around here. The gun can reveal the case.
357 Magnum bullet. Fits in multiple firearms. The gun that was used may not be far from here.
The gun can reveal the case to its entirety if this is the murder weapon. But how did the police... Thank you for that. That's really useful, thank you. How did the police not find that? That was just like out in the open. That wasn't even hidden away. X-ray of one of the patients here. There is no information about who it belongs to or what the disease is. I would have to be a doctor to be able to interpret this. Okay. Maybe everybody needs glasses. Potential. Also, you can't see the blood. You think they were being too subtle? You think they were being too subtle? Oh, I'm locked in now. That's unfortunate. Can I use a baseball bat to break out of here? Nope. That's sad. Oh, there's another teddy bear over here.
Damn.
Actually, what happened to like the whole Liz and the whole like virtual reality angle? Like, oh, she's there. Oh my god. Oh, wait, never mind. There was a glitch there, so I guess we haven't abandoned the angle yet. Creepy lady? Hello?
Are we supposed to have other people in this simulation? Shit, it sounds like I lost her.
This is so random. The whole virtual reality angle thing that they're trying to do is so random. It just feels like it doesn't fit with the rest of the game. You know what I mean? Like, but how does that work? Like, what's the purpose? What is that adding to the game? I'm so confused. Oh, there we go. Question mark, question mark, question mark.
A lockpick. Might try to open one of the chests with this.
There was like there were like a whole different dialogue line in the subtitles, and he just didn't say it. Locksmith set. This is not a locksmith set, is it? This is a lockpick. Small locks attached to the chest and boxes can be opened with this. Okay. An antique pocket watch must have belonged to one of the old professors working at the hospital. Okay. Random pile of papers. There's nothing much to see here. Okay, question mark. Also journal. Case analysis. I don't have much information about the file. The first piece of evidence I could find so far was the bullet casing. I know the murderer committed the act with a gun. The gun must be somewhere in the hospital. What kind of weapon it is, or the other clue about the weapon, may give me some good information about who the murderer is. For now, the shell casing doesn't tell me much. It might make sense with the other evidence I'll find. I have to hurry up and look around as well as I can. Okay? Bro, who wrote this? Oh, okay. That actually made me jump a little bit. Creepy lady. Hello? I see you. Are you up there? Hi! Hi. Okay. I will say, I don't appreciate that she turns...
Definitely off here.
That's not how you write definitely. Spelling error spotted. They get shot every time this game doesn't know how to spell something, by the way. That's not how you write the word definitely. Are you in the toilet? Ma'am? What was I gonna say? I don't like how they turn off my fucking lighter every time they give me a jump scare. It's so annoying. Stop making me turn it back on. Okay, I think we can use that to lock pick this thing over here. Oh, there's actually... Okay, never mind. There's actually a fucking... There's actually a... How does this work? Okay. Slightly rotate lock back and try to push the lock on the correct spot. Is this just like guessing? Oh, never mind. There's something at the bottom. I'm just dumb. There we go. Patient reports include information about the patient's conditions and diseases. It also includes a brief commentary from the doctor. Okay. Kyle Manson. As a result of the examination, the patient was diagnosed with chronic schizophrenia. With his current situation, the health board unanimously stated that he lacked the judgment of reality. Oh boy, we got ableism, guys. My favorite horror game trope, especially when you start getting into like the creepy hospitals and asylums. Gotta have some ableism in that bitch. Why did I just get an email from... Oh, never mind. I thought I got an email from Twitch about something important, but never mind. It's not that. So we're good.
As a result of the examinations, the patient was diagnosed with chronic schizophrenia.
Okay. Sure. Journal updated. Another patient report. What do you mean another? I never saw the first one. What do you mean another? Another patient report. The patient's name is Kyle Manson. He's quite the troubled and aggressive type. If all the patients here are like this, anyone could have committed this murder. Yeah, you know, because all the people who go to a mental health facility are definitely murderers. That's why I have to be quick. The times when I think I'm getting closer to the truth, I find myself furthest away from it. I've been in this damn simulation for way too long. Bro, we've been here for like 10 minutes. That's so fucking funny. I've been in this damn... The bro is also sick of this game. He also wants it to end. And I could not make any progress. I feel like my mental health is getting worse and worse. I think I need a drink. Okay, so here's the thing. I will say this. I am a very, very, very big horror enjoyer. So I tend to give horror the leeway, as in the sense that I don't think it's okay that they do this shit. It doesn't make it any less ableist. But I also, if I go into horror, I'm like, okay, this is going to be it. Like, I saw this. This is why I titled the stream the way I did. I saw that was set in like a mental health facility. I was like, okay, this is just going to be like ableism, right? It's going to be part of the trope. You kind of just get used to it. And like, I respect people who don't engage with horror, with like that kind of horror because of it. It's just something I take in stride, or like I turn my brain off and I try to see it. I would love to see people just like... I would love to see somebody like do it properly, you know? Like, I would love to see somebody actually address...
Shit, the light's going low.
Oh.
Need to refill the lighter.
Sorry, dude. I would actually love to see, like, horror that actually addresses that. There have been a few movies, to be fair. There have been, like, a few movies and even some... Hi.
Fuck.
See, she turned my lighter off again. So annoying. And there have been a few games. Here's what I will say. Outlast. Outlast is not the perfect game. Outlast does have a lot of ableism in it. Outlast also kind of does an interesting thing sometimes, where it does. Oh, there she is in the wheelchair. Hi, ma'am. Can I help you? She wrote it to the wall. And she took away my exit. That's so sad. Like, I will give Outlast some credit for being a horror game set in a creepy asylum.
I must be losing my mind here.
That also, like, it does some fresh things. And it sometimes tackles it a little bit. Yes, like, Outlast does manage to have a pretty interesting, like, dynamic where the patients are more sympathetic than the doctors, and it goes into the issues with the industry. This is not the exit. It's going to, yeah. It's like, it's never going to let me go out, is it? No. Ma'am. Are you ready to play? Sure. What are we playing? Hide and seek? Oh. That's pretty cool. That was a pretty cool visual. I will say I didn't hate that. I have played Outlast, not on stream though. Yes, like in Outlast, one of the major. This is a plot spoiler for the first Outlast, but that game has been out for like over a decade, so you know what I mean. In Outlast, one of the major plot twists. What the heck? It said the subtitle said "What the heck," and he wrote "hack" with an A. That's very funny. Yeah, you watched me play Outlast. Outlast has a bit of a plot twist where a lot of the mental health issues that the people in the asylum have are basically being caused by a supernatural phenomenon. And aggravated by the doctors.
Jesus, this place looks like a slaughterhouse.
And like all the murders are basically because of the supernatural thing, and not because anybody is actually like mentally ill. Mental illness does not cause people to become murderers. Okay. Anyways, Puracilina solution. As far as I know, it's used to treat burns and wounds. Sure. If you say so. That's the same ones as before.
I want to know what kind of experimental medication they gave to the people here.
It's morphine, dude. I like how he's like, I can't even believe what kind of fucked up experimental medication they're giving these poor men. And it's just like a bottle of morphine. One of the most basic medications that basically everybody knows.
Alright, let's see what we got here. Doesn't look like any of this stuff's gonna help me out.
Sheep industries continues. Industry thrives for over 20 years. Hold on. Sheep's industry. Wouldn't that be like wool industry? Wouldn't they call it wool industry? Why are they calling it sheep industry? This newspaper was printed around the time of happenings. Sure. There might be some information in there that can help understand the overall picture better. Oh, there we go. Entire hospital under investigation after shootings. One of the nurses working in the hospital went crazy and caused the death of many babies. Police sealed the hospital after the murders. Police launched an investigation of the hospital. Many people were taken into custody. Sure. So one of the nurses killed a bunch of babies. Of course she did. Why wouldn't she? Why wouldn't she have? Anybody who guessed dead babies, you get 500 red bucks. It seems that the situation of this hospital took a big place in the media. Hospital staff generally seems to be held responsible for the incident. The news mentioned that the hospital was closed shortly after the incident. People from the hospital management were arrested, but the real suspect was never found. I'd better gather as much information as I can about the people who worked here too. Oops. From what I've seen in the news, the public mostly accused the hospital nurses and doctors as the chief suspects. People were afraid of this hospital even before these events started to happen. Hold on. You can't just... What do you mean people were afraid of this hospital even before the event started to happen? In that case, why were they going with their babies? Why would you need a first aid kit in a hospital? I mean, everything here is first aid. Bro, what are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? Genuinely, this game is gonna make me crash out. What is this? If I had to pay, this game is only $4. If I had to pay $4 to play this game, I would lose my mind. This game also has pretty good reviews. This game on Steam, is sitting on like very good. Let me check this so I'm not lying. Very positive. 86% of the 379 reviews for this game are positive. Like, who is playing this game? Who is playing this? Oh.
Are you okay?
Ma'am, are you okay? He says, like an idiot. Oh. Damn, I got so excited for a moment that we're gonna get a Shae scene. But I think this game is, I'm gonna be so real, guys, not to disappoint, but I think this game is literally just like a walking simulator with a few scares. I don't think we're gonna get a proper Shae scene.
Oh, smell.
At least some of the transitions have been like decent. Like I don't hate the transitions and stuff. Like some of them have been pretty fun. And lockpicking. Yeah, there's another box for us to lockpick. It's visually it's fine, and some of the transitions and like effects have been very like Layer of Fear. Except Layers of Fear is actually a good game. I should replay Layers of Fear. But yeah, like where it should be written down somewhere. Okay. Okay, you turn the fucking lighter back on, bro. So I can actually look around. An anti-pellet medicine. This is used to prevent blood clots. There's like a big ass fly over here, but it's not flying in the way... This is not how any fly has moved ever. Also, the fly's wings are static. So it's just like a JPEG of a fly that's just like buzzing around. They're just like moving the PNG around in the way that no fly has ever moved in its life. No, I think we're gonna get more lock picking, my man, because the store page promised exciting puzzles. The store game promised exciting puzzles. So 366, there you go. Oh, it's getting up. Oh my god, it got up. Hi. Hi. I like how it's just like clipping through the mattress. Oh, I can't with this game. Give it a hug. Okay. Hi. Hello. How are you doing? 366? Something else that I'd like to point out. I don't know if this is actually visible on stream. But in the bottom right of the screen, it says file destined +v1.0.1 release 5.1 -2390190 editor. Which I don't know if that was supposed to be left in. That makes it look like an alpha build, but it's been 3 years. Bye, pastas. Have good wheat. Have good EPs. I don't know if that means that this was... Oh, there's the gun. We found the gun. A revolver. This is a standard police gun, so the guys who came here might have left it here. The gun is also very popular amongst the folk living here, so it might have come from outside. Okay. Nope. Pick that shit up. Oh. Oh, it has 1 bullet missing. This gun may belong to anyone. I will keep this with me just in case.
Standard issue police gun. Carried by a lot of officers around this area. Explains the 357 bullet I found earlier. I have one of these babies as well.
Bye, Ash. Bye, Reggie. Everybody is. It's gotta go. That's okay. Just Boy and Zeke holding down the fort. I don't think they're missing out on anything groundbreaking. I found the weapon the bullet belonged to. I have a strong feeling that the murder was committed with this weapon, but still, the bullet with this gun may have been left by the police who came to the scene. It is also a very popular type of weapon in this region, so anyone could have committed this murder. If so, I need to get fingerprints on one of these pieces of evidence. Otherwise, it is almost impossible for me to solve this murder. This is a very scary place and everything is so blurry. Sure. Oh, we got creepy lighting from outside. You don't... Oh, handprints. You don't need to make fun of me. You need to make fun of the game today. This is my strat now. I'm just going to play... Ah! What the fuck? That was so sudden. That transition was so random. Oh, she threw me. Bro, Oliver, are you about to black out from being shoved? No. No, there was no sound effect. It was just like an in-your-face cutscene. Sure. Sure, this might as well be happening. Actually, we need to lock in on this. I'm gonna read you the rest of the store page because I feel like we all need to be reading this store page to realize exactly what this game promised me before I got into it. This is what this game promises to deliver. File Destined is a psychological thriller game developed with Unreal Engine 5. While you are getting a chill down your spine with the impressive story and realistic locations, you will also witness the mystery behind Oliver's story. Can this last case of Oliver all be just a small part of a bigger picture? Gather clues, unravel the mystery behind the case, and uncover the truth. In the end, the truth may be quite disturbing and different than what you expected. As you are trying to find clues and figure out who is responsible of one of the most close-watched murder cases of the country, you will encounter unexpected dangers when least expected. That's a great sentence, by the way. Unexpected dangers when you least expect it. Okay. Take your time investigating the crime scene, as each thing you find might lead you to the truth you are seeking for. During your mission, be very careful not to spend too much time in the darkness, because in darkness may reside evil spirits out of this world. You will have to look through and closely examine the objects in the map to see if they carry any crucial information about the case. In the meanwhile, you will try to survive in a hostile, dark environment with only a lighter in your hands as a light source. The lighter has a real-life mechanic, so be careful using it or else you will be left in the dark. Map-based puzzles will give you access to the other parts of the map. You will need to solve them carefully in order to be able to achieve your task. If there were any errors in that, like language errors, they were just in there. Those weren't like me.
What the fuck is going on in this fucking simulation?
Yeah, Oliver.
Same place. Keeps circling around now. It's like one goddamn maze.
Bro.
Just need to find some gas.
Yeah. See, the thing is, I was quite liberal with my guess earlier, and now I'm almost out. So, this might be a problem. Is there a chill in your spine? There's definitely a chill in my spine.
No.
The only thing I'm scared of so far is running out of gas. Not because I think something bad will happen, but just because I think this game will be extremely hard to navigate if I can't see.
What kind of experimental medication they gave to the people here?
Okay, so that was the same voice line. Oh, that looks fun. That was the exact same voice line and also the exact same... Oh, never mind, there's gas right over here. The exact same voice line and the exact same bottle. Okay. We immediately found like 3 bottles of gas, so we're good. We're good. Bugboy was earlier today, Bugboy was saying that his Wi-Fi was like gone for a while for no reason. And I was going to jokingly be like, oh damn, imagine if that's like the reason you miss your stream streak. But his Wi-Fi returned before I his Wi-Fi returned before I could start streaming. But I just want to be like, are you Are you happy that this is what your Wi-Fi returned for? Aren't you so glad that your Wi-Fi came back just so you can witness this? Wow, that's a big globe. That's a that's a big globe. Alright, well, you've watched me on 5G for streak, that's so fair. But aren't you so happy that your Wi-Fi is back so you can experience this in your full glory? Very ordinary office objects, nothing surprising here. Okay. Neuromarketing? Wait, hold on. Oh, it's never mind. It's German. I was going to make fun of the, but it's German for some reason. Oh, maybe this game is originally German. That would explain a lot, actually. Neuromarketing in Marketingmanagement. Wie die Merkenvoering van den Neurowissenschaften profiteert. Okay. There are lots of books in this place. So there are. Dismiss file. This seems like it should be important. Like, this feels like it's lore important and I'm not allowed to interact with it, and that pisses me off. A clock, written in Roman numerals. I think the battery is dead. Okay. I think I found the shot to completely, like, what's it called? Like, personify this entire game. And it's the fact that they put this code asset on this code rec asset, but they just lined it up so bad that the code is just, like, completely in the fucking coat hanger and is, like, clipping through it. Like, they couldn't even be arsed to line their assets up perfectly. Or, like, perfectly. Sorry. I don't even want them to do it perfectly. I want them to try. That's literally all I want. For them to make an effort. It's an old book. It looks like something pretty old with a leather cover. The number of antiques I see around amazes me. Psychology of art. Okay. Cool. Here's a chessboard. A chessboard. The pieces are oddly placed. It might be hinting something. Okay, so we're gonna have to use that for a puzzle. Remember those amazing puzzles we were promised? It is an old book. It looks like something pretty old. I can see what people are thinking. Okay. Cool. Oh, there we go. My favorite minigame. It's so finicky. It's so finicky. Hi, pastas. Oh, I just got an achievement that says successfully pick the lock on all the chests. That means there are exactly 2 lockpick minigames. Because this is the second lockpick we've had. So that was it. We're done. No more lockpicking. We've done it. We got the achievement. This is the cigarettes again. This is where you put out their... This is where they put out their cigarettes. Such a nasty thing this is. Sure. Very ordinary office objects. That is the same thing as before. We got a key for the punishment cell. Love that. Human psychology. Okay, in that case, you need to tell us what this means. What does this mean, pastas? This has led us to suspect this game, it might be German. Because they have this random German book. Though the other books are in English, so, you know, maybe this is just, like, randomly German for fun. Ink pen still looks new. Sure. Another book.
I need to find a password.
This one has a password, but we don't have it. It might be 237? No. Wait, what order would it be in? Would it be 372 then? There we go. Oh. This is a personal knife, different from the medical knives I found earlier. This is obviously belonged to someone here. I should keep this as evidence, as there's an obvious fingerprint on it. Wait, hold on. Can I put this back and pick it up in a moment? Because there's a note here, and I feel like if I pick up the knife, they're going to force a cutscene on me again. Oh, never mind. Court paper. Torn piece of paper. This is a police department document. It says something about a case related to drugs, but I can't tell what it is. Okay.
Shit, this scene is so contaminated. There's police shit everywhere.
Okay. The paper will only make sense when I find the missing piece. Okay. This is heartbreaking to see, especially thinking about the horrific things that went around in this hospital. Bag. Okay. Sure. Oh, the fingerprint can reveal the identity of the murderer. I need to find the fingerprint records of the hospital.
Knife. I can try to match you using the hospital records. I'll find out who you are soon enough.
Big evil guy, so true. But I thought that was a woman who actually did the murdering.
Maybe I need to double check this area.
Okay. Maybe I need to double check this area. Okay, so now we walk around again. Something's gonna happen. Something might have popped up. Oh, was this thing closed before? Nope. Okay, now what? Oh, never mind. Maybe I should leave. He said like maybe I should... Oh, maybe he meant like the bigger area. He meant like everything. Oh, we got the key for this creepy room, I think. Yeah. That's a creepy picture. I don't like that. I will say, one thing that definitely kind of works on me...
This place gives me the chills.
Those are the spine chills are here. One thing that does work on me is like creepy old-timey pictures. That does get me a little bit. I don't like that. Let's see. It is low-key kind of creepy. One of the patient's fingerprints.
Travis Foster. It doesn't match with this one.
His name is Travis Foster. His fingerprint does not match with the one I found on the knife, but I should keep the fingerprints with me just in case. Pretty sure that's theft, but sure. Patient reports include information about the patient's condition and disease. It also includes a brief commentary from the doctor. Okay. Oh, I need to click on it.
Pathology result of the papillolectomia was determined as a large cell neuroendocrine tumor.
Advanced bone resorption from endocrine and the medical oncology patient is detected to have clinic papilla tumor in ERCP performed in another hospital center. This pathology results was determined as a large cell neuro... Okay, so chemotherapy for this guy, whoever he is. Don't know how that's relevant, but... I found a report of one of the patients in the hospital. The patient is named Arnold Hallian. He looks like an ordinary patient, no killer profile. It might be a good idea to get information on patients staying here as well. Could one of them have committed the murder? It is crucial for me to consider every possibility. At the moment, all I have is the bullet and this patient report. I have to hurry up before I waste too much time. The sooner I get out of this place, the better for me. This place already started to get on my nerves. But you're not even really in this place. I'm so flabbergasted by that plot thread and... Yes, it's just Morphe the guy. Calm down, dude. I'm so flabbergasted at that plot thread and the way they've just like kind of abandoned it. Like, what do you mean I have to get out of this place? You're not physically in this place, are you?
I don't even want to know what kind of experimental medication they gave to...
Yes, I don't even want to know what kind of experiment, bro. He has nothing else to say. I don't even want to know what kind of experimental drugs they were giving these people. Morphine, Advil. Oh.
Hey, wait, where'd the door go?
Okay. Medication as usual. Oh, the door outside is gone. Creepy. Now what? Do I get in the chair? Is it time for my treatment?
Jesus.
Oh. Oh, there's windows now too. You know, I'm not gonna lie. That actually, I see you again. Where are you? Are you in the ceiling again, ma'am? There does seem to be something up there, but I can't really tell what it is. I'm not gonna lie, the picture kind of works on me. I don't like it. I don't like the creepy pictures. Knock that shit off. Might be just a skybox. She said I can see you. Is she gonna be up there somewhere? Oh. Okay. I have no idea what's going on. Can I go through this now? Like, what is happening? I feel like I'm just... Oh. There's more windows now. I feel like I'm just waiting around for something to happen. I don't know if I am... Oh, the door's gone again. I'm not sure... He said what the heck with an A again. I cannot jump. He spelled it wrong again. Oh. Okay.
Okay, come on, pull yourself together. Pull yourself together.
She's there. She's crawling. Yeah, this is what I mean when I say, like, visually there are some, like, fun, like, gimmicky effects in this. Bye, Pastas. Sleep well. Oh my god, is she down here? Oh no, never mind. It's Teddy Bear.
Teddy bear, goddammit.
An old damaged teddy bear, partially dismembered. This place is like living hell. Oh. Big Bear. If this is your safe word, I can't even guess what your worst fear is. That was the name of the achievement. The achievement was called Teddy Bear, and then it said, if this is your safe word, I can't even guess what your worst fear is. Like, visually, like, there's some fun stuff happening right now. Like, I don't mind this. Like, it's better than just, like... Oh. It's better than just, like, stock assets and they don't do anything fun with it. You know what I mean? There's so many horror games that are, like, basically just, like, stock assets and then a jump scare at the end and nothing fun or interesting. So, like, I don't know. I don't hate that. But there's just nothing to carry it. You can't just make a good game based just on visuals. She just ran past. That was so funny. 1 + 1 is 2, 2 + 2 is 4. That's so true, Mr. Wall. You're so clever and so smart. Oh, now it's back to normal. In there. That's okay. Where do I go, though?
Just need to find some gas.
Yeah, yes. I'm always looking for gas, my man. Here's the thing. I don't even mind the fact that the only gameplay is walking and a lockpick. Like, I am a very vocal and open supporter of the walking simulator genre. I think walking simulators are extremely underrated. Oh, there we go. Walking games can be so fun. But walking games have to rely on their story. Meow.
Where the fuck did that door go? There was a door right...
Hi, Aldo. You walked into on me playing one of the worst horror games ever. This is like... It's so bad. It's so bad. Wil die straks wel plaatsen. It's okay, I'm just here for the vibes, yeah. Oh. Okay, so we're not in the hospital anymore. I will give them credit where credit is due. I thought we were going to spend the entire game in the fucking hospital. So, like, this looks like we actually have, like, an interesting new environment. So, you know, I'll give them that much. And as I was saying, so I'm a big supporter of the walking simulator genre. I think walking simulators go away. I think walking simulators can be like a lot of fun, but they need to do something fresh. And you either walking simulators, because they don't have any gameplay, they have to rely entirely on either visuals or story. I don't mind the visuals in this, but it's not enough to make up for how bad everything else is. It's so bad. Anyways, what were we looking at?
Well, what do we have here?
I don't know who this wallet belongs to, nor is there any indication of the person owing this. There are a few business cards inside, so I better check them. Okay. We have Vision Medicine Company. From a guy named Charles Olive. Poor guy. We have the Cleveland Psychology Clinic. Don't be late for your appointment, darling. This might be somebody I connect with later on, so I better keep this with me. And we have some kind of... I'm assuming this is some kind of plugin for a different game from the same developer or something. Cool. Why not? Why not? Sell out, am I right? I support it. Oh. Dear Lord, this is messed up. It's okay. What's with the weird Victorian girl photo on his desk? That's so random. Please go on, thank you. This is a dead end. Great. When I turned around for a moment, it looked like this desk was like loading in. And I can't tell if that was because the game is just not even functional enough for the assets to load in properly, or if they're still trying to do something with the whole virtual reality plot that they introduced. Ah, there we go. We're back in the locked room. Oh. Hello, creepy lady. Or whoever you are. Oh. Oh, the hallway is like a painting of a hallway now. That's kind of trippy. Hi. Hello. Hi. Hello. Are you gonna jump scare me? My only guess for them to still make the whole virtual reality thing like make sense. Oh, she actually came closer, and then she jump scared me just like I said she would. I don't know if I don't know if it's going to. Okay, yeah. So like, I don't like the creepy pictures. That's actually game that actually kind of works on me. That kind of works. I don't like that. They need to knock it off with the fucking creepy pictures. I don't like that shit.
This place is like a damn labyrinth.
Oh, there's an exit over there. There's a creepy lady. We'll go to her. She looks friendly. Will she kill us? No, she won't. Of course she won't. There's no actual chase scene or death in this game, I'm pretty sure. Like, I feel like this game has become like effective on accident, because I just personally really don't like the creepy pictures. So like they've accidentally they've basically just like accidentally managed to make the game effective, just because it's something that freaks.
Like I've been here before.
Just because it freaks me out. Sure. I don't know what's happening, but sure. The shifting architecture is cool, but it's like it's basically just like it's giving layers of fear. Like, it's basically just layers of fear but with a worse story. Hi. Hi, creepy ghost child. Do you want to be my friend? No, you don't. Of course you don't. Oh, hi. Do you... Oh. I can't tell if there's actually like I can't tell if there's actually like some kind of chase scene mechanic that's happening right now. Or if this is just all scripted. Hi. Okay. I need to very quickly take a break. Not a break, but like very quickly yap a little bit, and I don't want to interrupt it. I just want to talk, and I don't want to keep going, because I keep interrupting myself by continuing the game. I think the creepy architecture is interesting. I think it's doing too much. Like, it's serving Layers of Fear, but Layers of Fear had a really good plot, so it worked. You know what I mean? I feel like Layers of Fear was the first horror game that was like a purely walking simulator horror game that did really fun stuff with its environments and got really super powerful. Popular, I mean. Powerful. I mean, it was powerful, but popular. And I feel like there has been this huge amount of games, horror games that came after, that are also like walking simulator horror games, who are trying to mimic like Layers of Fear. And like 50% of them are fine. 50% of them are fine. They have like okay visuals, okay story. They're just kind of like, it's whatever. There's like, they're interesting. And then there's like, I want to say 30 or 40% of them that either have a really good story, but they don't nail the visual part. They hold back on the visual part, or they can't pull off the really fun stuff, and then it just becomes like a walking simulator with an okay story. Or on the other side of the coin, you find games like this one, where it's just like the visuals. There's some really fun stuff. I'm like enjoying myself on the visual part, but like this is what a nothing burger, right? I'm just walking around. I'm just like aimlessly wandering, waiting for the rooms to change around me. Like, there's like no direction. Like, at least in like Layers of Fear, the character was like, I have to go to this place to do that, and then you went there, and like stuff changes around you or changes when you get there. But like the character has direction. This guy, like, outside of like, oh, you have to find evidence, we don't know. There's no direction. I feel like I'm wandering around until something happens. Then all the doors disappear, and I'm stuck in a room, and I'm just turning in circles until something triggers the next like event. He's not a good character because he's not even a character. Like, we don't know anything about him. We don't know, outside the fact that he's a cop and he's investigating these murders. They didn't even establish the murders, probably, because like they're like, oh, so this nurse killed a bunch of babies, but then they keep referring to it as a murder, singular, and the weapon was a gun, and they're like, we don't know who the murderer is. But like, if you have a gun and you shoot a baby in a hospital, wouldn't that be pretty visible? Wouldn't people immediately know who you are? And they did it multiple times. Did she shoot like a bunch of babies? Like, what's happening? Like, the AI plotline, the only thing I will say about, or the VR plotline, my guess, my suspicion is that the thing that they're going to do is it's going to be like, oh, Oliver witnessed something fucked up or did something fucked up, and like his subconscious and his psychology is influencing the VR. And the reason I say that is because that's not an original plot. That has been done in a bunch of horror games. Right now, I very embarrassingly am blanking on the titles of these games, but from the top of my head, I can think of at least 3 like walking simulator horror games that came out in the last like 5 years, I want to say, where the plot was some kind of variation on main character goes into a VR or simulation, and then because he like has a secret or he's like mentally fucked up from trauma, his psychology starts to influence the simulation, and it goes rogue, and all this fucked up shit happens. And that's like the only way I can see them still. Yeah, Liz is just quiet. And like here or there, he has been like, this simulation is weird. And like maybe the glitches are being caused by the simulation. He's like, I know this place. I've been here before. So like my only explanation is going to be that the twist will be that like Oliver either killed somebody, or my theory actually is that Oliver might have seen like his dad kill somebody. Because there's like this, like the whole thing about like what looked like the married couple and the child, and then the dad shot the mother and the child. So like my only theory going off that could be that like Oliver's father like killed his mother and tried to kill him, but he survived somehow. Like, yeah, it's a lot of tropes that have been done before. There's nothing wrong with like using tropes that are popular, but it's everything feels like it falls flat. It's just a whole bunch of nothing. I would love a chase scene, or what I thought was going to happen with those spooky children. Oh, we're back in the hospital. What I thought was going to happen with those spooky children was that it was going to be like what's it called? Fuck. What are they called? Weeping Angels. I thought this was going to be like a Weeping Angel situation from Doctor Who. Because for a moment it looked like they moved when I didn't look at them. And I got invested. I was like, oh, that could be fun. Like it could be like one of those enemies that moves when you don't look at them, so there's like some like engagement. It seems to be mocking his safe word. I think something bad happened to Oliver when he was a child, and that's what's like fucking him up right now. Book. Oh, that's the same book as before. Thank you. Patient reports. Okay, so this is another.
Is it you that I'm looking for?
His name is Menso. His name is Menso Defson. Okay. His fingerprints do not match with the one I found on the knife, but it does not mean that he is innocent. Bro! Poor random dude. It does not mean he's innocent. You do not know the crimes he could have committed. You know what game I should play on stream? Okay. There's this game. Well, sure, Outlast. It's possible you're familiar with it, but there's this game called Luto, and it's basically very similar to the Stanley Parable. I've actually already played Ludo. I've played it on my own, like in my off time, a while ago. It is basically the Stanley Parable, but horror a little bit. Like, it's a meta game. I did finish it, actually. But I don't know what was like happening at the time that I was just like, I kind of want to play it on my own. It was kind of like not like played on my own, but played off Steam, you know what I mean? I mean, actually, technically, I wasn't streaming yet when I played it, but I just like, it was just something I played immediately when it came out, actually. I played it like right after it came out, and it was very good. I enjoyed it a lot. Yeah, I think that's where we have to go, so I'm gonna go there in a second. But yes, Luto is basically like the Stanley Parable, but with horror. Like, it's a very meta game. A game that knows it's a game. Addresses the player, has like really fun with the achievements. Like, the achievements and stuff are really funky. It does that thing that I personally have always enjoyed in video games, where something happens and the game closes itself and you have to like reboot it to make like, and then it's different when you reboot it. Stuff like that I've always really enjoyed. I enjoy meta games. I know this is controversial because I feel like meta has been really popular and a lot of people really hate it and just don't vibe with it. But I really love meta games, and I love it when games mess with you like that. And Luta is basically that. And Luto has like the sassy narrator like Stanley Parable does, but horror. And it's really good. This x-ray seems to belong to a disabled child. I don't know, this hospital also had a pediatrics department. Looks like the doctors here paid really close attention to this patient. I think it will be important for me to figure out who this girl was. Okay. Pony Island. I need to replay Pony Island. Maybe it could be fun to replay Pony Island and then play like the sequel or whatever. It's that one that comes out. And the same text as before.
Yep, locked.
Okay, so this is the baby ward. There's all the dead babies. Oh god. That's actually kind of horrifying to look at, I'm not gonna lie. There's the nurse that killed them. Are they gonna show the baby dying? That would be wild. They're not. Of course they're not. They're just gonna turn my lighter off again. Of course they are. Why would they ever leave my lighter on in this game? She is very tall, isn't she? I do need to finish Inscription. She is so tall. Or maybe that's just like me, but she... Okay, all the scariness factor this game could possibly have was just taken away by me rounding the corner and walking straight into a Coca-Cola, like, brand placement. That really killed the atmosphere for me. Something about, like, rounding the corner and there's just, like, these... Hi. There's just, like, these two super bright, Coca-Cola machines here. That really got me. If those were, like, the creepy pictures, like before, I would have probably shat myself. That would have been effective. That would have been a good scare. Ma'am. Ma'am, I'm gonna need you to bring the baby back. You're not allowed to just take the baby. That's not a free baby. That's not how hospitals work. Sure. The Crawler. She is the Crawler. The Crawler needs to stop turning my fucking match off. I get... or light or whatever. I get so fucking sick of the lighter being turned off. So annoying.
Shit, it's locked.
I feel like if they turned the lighter off in like a tense moment once or twice, it could be effective. But now I just feel like every time something happens, this fucking lighter goes off. Cooper Stellar. 6 years of illness.
There is one previous hospitalization. Describes frequent reoccurrent attacks.
6 years of illness. There is one previous hospitalization. Describes frequent recurrent attacks. He has a history of multiple manic and depressive episodes. 70% of bipolar disorder whose functionality does not improve with treatment. Okay. Sure. This kind of feels like you're throwing random mental health diagnoses at me. Like, I will say, this game manages somehow...
Oh my god.
No, it's dark. It's really dark. Oh, okay, this is kind of creepy. I don't like that they made it really, really dark now. Now I need to look at the floor to know where the fuck I'm going. Oh, hi. Hi, guys. How we doing?
About the gas left in it.
Oh, let me just refill my lighter while you creepily whisper in my ear. Can I just squeeze through? Can I just squeeze through real quick? Can I just... Yeah, okay. Warning for people with epilepsy, I guess. Damn. That's unfortunate. Hi, ma'am. You are tall. There's no noise. She's just like... Oh, never mind. There's a little bit of noise. And she just bitch slapped him. They got her fucking back. Not her getting in the fucking back crawl. White woman jump scare. Oh my fucking god, it's so bad. There's nothing. This game is just nothing. This game is nothing. There's like nothing happening right here.
Shit, it's locked.
There's no story, there's no character development. The scares are like barely effective. It's just the big ass burger of nothing. Every time the game does something I want to praise, it immediately does something stupid. Like the sequence with the lighter suddenly becoming like nearly... Is that cockroaches? Why are they like disappearing? Like that's so fucking... Bug boy, you're in this game. Every time the game does something I want to praise, like how the oh, there's a shadow in this share for some reason. Like how the people with the... There's the Coca-Cola again. With the sheets on their face, like surrounding you, that was pretty cool. And I like was almost going to be like, hey, that's pretty cool. And then they immediately threw us with that fucking jump scare. A very insignificant looking box. I'm more curious to know what's inside. Okay. Green tea. They give this badge to people who manage to quit alcohol after a certain period of time. This is a way of celebrating their achievement.
Those medications actually work.
Okay. And a nurse room key and coffee. No, I just got an achievement for finding all the keys that there are to find in the game. So that means we might almost be released from this nightmare. Nightmare in the sense that it's very bad, not nightmare in the sense that, like, the game is scary.
What is this?
What is it? A brain scan? We literally looked at exactly the same one before. What are you talking about? This is a mysterious medication. I don't know what its active ingredients are. Something for alcohol addiction? I need to find the information leaflet.
Staring at right now might be a cure for cancer or some sort of virus that brings people back from the dead.
Well, it says alcohol and quit, so I'm assuming this is like medication for like sobriety. Or like, what's it called? Like when you're in withdrawal or something? The cure to cancer. This could be anything. It could be the cure, cancer, or the literal zombie virus. It's like, no, I don't think it could be anything. I don't think that's how hospitals work. I don't think they have the cure to cancer or a zombie virus just lying around. I like that there's more of the fucking question marks. Do I go back over here? I feel like I'm not supposed to go back over here, but I didn't see the way forward immediately.
Shit, it's locked.
Oh, I got the key for the nurse's office, didn't I? So, where is that? Am I just stupid? Maybe you need to stand around for a while? Possibly. That's like, low-key, that's like one of the problems with when your game does like...
Locked.
I can't even talk right now. That's like low-key the problem when you do a game like this and there's like not enough direction. I genuinely cannot tell if I'm supposed to be doing something right now. Or if this is just another case of me like wandering around until it triggers something. Yeah. Okay, sure. Yeah, maybe I forgot something in the room. Anyway, how has your week been so far, guys?
Locked.
I mean, we're only on Tuesday, so we still have a long week ahead of us, but like... How have y'all been vibing? Oh, never mind. Hey, I thought I got an achievement for doing all the lockpicks. What the fuck? Did you just... What? Huh? Huh? Well, there's that other one. That other one I lockpicked was optional. I wonder if they just like have put it in the game that you get the achievement to if you have like if you lockpick two chests, but they put like the one optional chest in, and the game doesn't know how to tell the difference. I'm sad to hear you're doing bad. I've also been doing quite rough. I'm not gonna lie. At least Bug Boy is thriving.
It matches with this one. But there's no name in the records. Has it been erased?
It's a nurse, right? Yeah. Fingerprints seem to match perfectly with this record's patients, but there is no identifying information on the record. It looks like somebody's trying to hide something. Okay, but it says right there that it's a nurse, not a patient, so I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Oh. bats have to comply now. We must work together. There's like creepy children's music playing, but it's very quiet, so I don't know if you can actually hear. Oh. There was like a cutscene, but I was looking the other way and the game didn't know how to make me look at the cutscene. So it just looked like it bugged out for a moment. Prospectus, through the mouth. Alcohol de-addiction. Sure.
It says here, treatment for alcohol addiction. Yeah, it's working.
Oh, I guess he didn't feel like reading the rest of that voice line. These side effects and ingredients are horrific. I'm sure this medication was not approved by the government. This should be quite illegal. Instruction manual, prospectus, alcohol de-addiction, through the mouth, side effect, hallucinations, memory loss, visual impairment, personality disorder. By the way, there's the ableism again, not how a personality disorder works. The purpose of the medicine is to eliminate the addiction of individuals addicted to alcohol and drugs. It is not in the final stage. The medicine is not in its final stages. In case of a possible side effect, you can go to a hospital near you for help. Yeah, I'm assuming that's the twist, right? He's like, maybe he killed his wife and he's the man in the picture, like you were saying, and he killed his wife and his child. And his baby. This must have belonged to one of the child patients here. It should place some notes once I start rotating the pin. Okay. How do I do that? It seems to be unwilling to do that. Okay. Well, I'm not able to go anywhere else, so you better figure this out. Like, it's just wiggling it. Oh, do I open it up? I'm stupid. There we go. 4 LH.
Belong to one of the children here.
Okay, so that's our child, right? Because H is Hamilton. I don't think this game has a large enough audience to have lore videos. Welcome home. I just got the achievement reach home. At home on a table. Oliver Hamilton. Yeah, so he was like admitted.
Is this my name? What is this crap? Is this a joke, Liz? Do you think this is funny? I swear if this is one big joke, you better tell me right now.
There, he's invoking Liz again. When the police officer, Oliver Hamilton, arrived at the scene to investigate the incident, it was determined by his teammates that he was under the influence of alcohol and drugs. After the situation, Oliver Hamilton was dismissed from the police department. Yeah, so he murdered his wife or something like that, didn't he? Looks like you guys were right about that. That's my report. Right, there we go. The patient, Oliver Hamilton, is a former policeman. He is the most dangerous patient ever.
This can't be real. It's just a stupid simulation.
Sorry, but the patient, Oliver...
Done anything.
Yeah, okay. The patient, Oliver Hamilton, is a former policeman. He is the most dangerous patient ever resorted in facilities. They would not write it like that. Hospital officials are afraid to go near him. It is really hard to keep him detained under these conditions. What the fuck? He was involved in a multiple victim homicide incident in which his spouse and one or more... What do you mean, and one or more children? You don't know how many kids Burrow had and murdered? He was found guilty of familicide. After a short stay in our hospital, he will be taken to another center for his punishment. Like, what are you talking about? Oh, no, not the fucking creepy pictures again. I feel like this game is stepping my microphone and basically heard me say that that's the only thing so far that has been like a little bit scary to me. And
Exactly what I needed. It's been a while.
and they were just like, let's bring that back. This bowl looks half empty. Someone should have been drinking from it. I want to finish the rest. Okay. Press E to drink. Okay. Okay, I don't think I can leave before I finish the bottle. Oh, I have my gun. Wait, did he like, he got drunk and he shot his wife and child, right? Am I allowed to do that now? Am I allowed to shoot somebody now?
Up, damn baby.
Sorry, I know this is extremely tragic, but the way he said, "Shut up, you damn baby," really got me.
I want to get out of this damn place. What are you doing to me?
Not the Hamilton reference. Lucy, that's her name. Lucy Hamilton. Wait, if she was crying, that was a baby though. Oh, I guess he had a baby and a child then.
No, this can't be real.
Because like the baby isn't crying like that and then also talking. Bro, your wife is so tall.
No, this can't be Lucy.
I'm gonna...
Darling, don't worry.
You know what would be interesting? You know what would be interesting as a plot twist? I'm gonna call it now. What if this is the punishment? Because they mentioned in the thing, they were like, he has to go to a center to sit out his punishment. What if the virtual reality he's being subjected to is his punishment? Yeah. Oh yeah, never mind. I didn't read that message until like just now. But yeah, basically. That would make sense, right? Kind of like a science fiction, like you have to relive this over and over type of situation. Which could work in a better game. In a better game, that would be a very interesting plot twist. In this game, it's just kind of like, what is happening? Oh my god, this just says... It just says Oliver nervous, but he was laughing. So I guess he was supposed to be laughing nervously and they just put the Q in there again. Like that headline that is like, scientists have figured out how to trap you in your own mind for 100 years in 1 sec. Yeah, it's...
You can't hurt me.
My theory is that like this like that, right? So he's being forced to like relive this over and over and over and over as his form of punishment. What's with the circus motif? This feels out of nowhere. I don't know, because you were crying. Nervous.
Come on.
Oh, cutscene. Never mind, it's not a cutscene, it was just doing something weird.
Up, damn baby.
Circus because baby.
I'm not afraid of you. You can't hurt me.
I think this is the end of the game. I think. I can't move right now. I can't walk. I can't do anything. Oh, there goes our wife, I'm assuming. Yeah, bro. Did we live in the circus? Like, why is the circus set in the background? They are reusing voice lines. Is this like the credit shot? There's like nothing happening. Yeah, there you go. Oh, that's my actual achievements. Interesting. It was showing me my actual achievements. Oh, there he is. He's in the brain machine. Bro is in the brain machine as punishment. What's with the random dude? So I have to stand next to him. What the fuck? That's so fucking random.
Good evening, folks. We
Hi.
have breaking news. Country's one of the most closely watched criminal cases in 2022.
That's so text-to-speech.
Oliver Hamilton. Today, on June 24th, the jury has reached a verdict on the case. After ex-cop Oliver Hamilton was dismissed from the police department for his alcohol addiction, and after his wife committed suicide by jumping in front of a subway train, Hamilton began using illegal experimental drugs and substances.
What?
Officer Hamilton, who came to the point of losing his sanity due to the substance abuse and major depression, is known to have killed his own daughter. What is causing more turmoil amongst the society has become the involvement of the company Destined.
We killed our daughter, but not our wife. Our wife killed herself. We don't know why.
Punishment methods they are working on for murder convicts. Believing that prison sentences are insufficient, it serves a new punishment system. The company advocates to make convicts relive the guilt of their actions countless times and break their wills against committing any sort of crime. Meanwhile, conservative groups state this practice is unacceptable and that it would be trying to play God on mankind, and says it is not a way to establish justice and peace in society. Groups already started protest against the Destined company. More.
Yeah, I think the... Who the fuck are you? Oh, it's the producer. Sorry, I didn't mean to be mean. Oh, I'm getting achievements for completing the game. I'm getting achievements for completing the game, and it's like letter A, complete the game. Letter B, complete the game. Letter C, complete the game. I think they put yay. We're on to L. Like I'm getting like don't think stream picks this up, but like in the bottom right of my screen, I just keep getting achievements constantly. Letter R, complete the game. I think maybe they artificially wanted to lengthen or like they up the amount of achievements the game has. These are pretty random. Pretty funny though. These fucking random ass shots. But yeah, so I'm assuming that the nurse and the baby and the murder hospital, that was just all something that the simulation cooks up. They're really stupid. I think this is stupid. I'm sorry. I think it's very silly. It doesn't really do it for me. Like, this is stupid. I mean, I guess it's cool that these guys made themselves. It is cool that they made themselves, but I don't know. Something about this just feels really fucking stupid after that fucking ending. And not a single woman so far either. You're making it very obvious that you only have men working at your company. Sorry. Sorry, I shouldn't say that, but it's true. Turkish? Yeah, the names are, wife confirms because of the names, probably. Oh. That's pretty funny. Thumbs up. That's so fucking silly. But yeah, what was I saying? I'm assuming the nurse and the dead babies and the murder hospital, those were all just cooked up by the VR. To like, basically the simulation is always meant to start off by luring Oliver into the idea that he's solving a case. So there's like this fake case for him to work on. Like the premise of the simulation that he's working is that it starts with him being like, I have to go to this hospital and look at this case that's happening. Which I have to, okay, in all fairness, I have to admit, if the plot twist is that that's like a fake case just meant to like kickstart the simulation, somehow that almost excuses the fact that the case is so random and like seems so weird. Because, yeah, like, if the case about the dead babies and the nurse and the murder hospital, if that's just meant to be like a meta context for the VR thing to take place in, it almost makes sense that it's like kind of bad and illogical, because that's not the main part. It's just something that kickstarts the actual VR experience that Oliver is going to go through. You know what I mean? I will say that makes sense. It's just that all the rest of it doesn't make sense. It's just confusing. Wouldn't it be more effective as a punishment to make him believe it is real? I don't know. Why even tell him it's a simulation at all? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why they're telling him that he's going into a simulation or whatever. Like, it's this game is like all ID and like all substance and no execution. Like, as individual elements, I feel like there's some fun stuff in this game. Let's see if there's an after credit scene before I start yapping too much. Nope, we're just straight into the... Okay, that's fine. This game is like all substance and all IDs, but no execution to me. If you isolate every individual part, there's something in here. Yeah, I guess like this is meant to be like his desk at the police office or something, where he's like logging into the simulation, but I don't know why the pumpkins are there. They don't have anything to do with the game. If you isolate every facet of this game separately, I feel like there's like some things that I like completely isolated from all the rest. The visual effects, some of the visual effects and some of the segments were actually pretty interesting. They looked pretty good. Is something creepy going to happen on this screen if I wait long enough? That's the real question. Like, some of the visual effects and some of the, like, the graphics were really nice, and some of the visual effects were really nice, and, like, a cool visual segment which, like, fucks with your perception and, like, changes the rooms around you can be a lot of fun. And this game had a few parts where I was like, okay, they're doing something fun with it. Just, like, interspersed with so much random bullshit and, like, jump scares that didn't work and cutscenes that didn't work and, like, the woman making weird faces and weird movements that just completely took me out of the immersion. The gameplay, like, there's nothing to say about it. I don't think it was bad. It just wasn't good either. It was just, like, a walking simulator. That's, like, a total neutral element. And the story is, like, I don't know. Like, I feel like the idea of a plot twist being that your character is, like, convicted of a crime and is, like, being put into, like, a simulation as a punishment. I feel like that's, like, A, it's already been done before. Like, let's be real, it has already been done before. But also, like, B, if they want to do it again, which is perfectly fine, they didn't do it right. The plot was just, like, really weird, was all over the place. The fact that the subtitles were fucked up, like, if it's a Turkish company, I want to give them some grace, you know? It's the same with the voice acting. Like, I don't like text-to-speech or AI voice acting, but it's, like, it's whatever, right? It's, like, it's a Turkish company, a smaller indie dev. They might have just not really had a choice, or they're doing just what they can. I don't know. That's whatever. I'm not even really taking that into account. It's cost for a lot of comedy, but I don't know. Just a whole lot of nothing. Why was the woman even there? I don't know, but anything. Also, they didn't really, like... I feel like the game kept planting seeds of ideas that were actually could have been interesting or could have paid off in an interesting way, and then they didn't do anything with them. Because, like, you have, like, the whole VR thing that didn't go anywhere. I really would have liked it if near the end of the game, they had brought that back. You know what I mean? I'm going to go out of here. Whoops, I didn't change my screen. Like, if at the very end of the game, Liz had started talking to us again, I think that would have been interesting. But why was Liz just not talking to us anymore? You know what I mean? I think if at the very end, like as soon as you got to the part where he was like, where you like discovered that he was like the murderer and he killed his wife and stuff, I feel like Liz should have come back around as part of the punishment. I feel like Liz should have come back and like taunted him or something. But the fact that Liz is literally only a character or like an element at the start and then doesn't come back at the end felt really weird. I feel like something is missing there. I feel like, I don't know, like Liz should have come back at the end and talked to him. Even if it was just to be like, no, Oliver, it's real. Like, you did this. And you will never be able to, like, outrun what you've done. Or something, like, stupid and cliche like that. Just the fact that she didn't even exist at all anymore is weird. The teddy bear, too. Like, I think, like, having teddy bear is a safe word. Okay, whatever. Then they had some creepy teddy bear imagery. And then it ties into the fact that he killed his child. Sure. But, like, I feel like they could have done something tangible with that, you know? If it turned out that, like... Okay, so I'm no game dev by any stretch of the imagination, right? What if there was, like, this scene or whatever, and you found out near the end that Oliver, like, at some point had... Teddies were cool. It would have been interesting if, like, at the end, it, like, turned out that Oliver at some point had a conversation with his daughter, Lucy. She might have been scared of monsters or something, and he gave her, like, a teddy bear to protect her. And he told her, like, the teddy bear will keep you safe. Or, like, oh, when you're feeling scared because of the monster under your bed, like, just call out for Mr. Teddy Bear and he'll protect you. Or something like that, you know? I feel like that could have just... I don't know, that could have, like, made the whole teddy bear as a safe word ID more tangible. Or would have made it, like, tie into the character and the lore in an interesting way. While in this case, it just felt like the teddy bear safe word was there because they wanted to use a bunch of creepy bear assets. I don't know. I don't even know what Oliver did, because they say he did, like, familicide, but familicide implies you killed your entire family. And then they're like, no, his wife actually killed herself, and he killed his daughter. But they say he killed his daughter singular, which we are to assume means Lucy. But then you also have him, like, running through the house with a bottle of alcohol while the baby is crying. And he is like, oh, this damn baby, like, stop crying. But, like, the baby that's crying is not Lucy, is it? Like, the baby that is crying isn't Lucy. So that implies there's another daughter. Am I just losing my mind as much as Oliver is? Is this a simulation? It says he killed one or more children, but then in the newscast, like, he's suspected of killing one or more children, but then in the newscast it's just like, oh, he murdered his daughter, singular. So why would they not mention, like, him killing his two daughters? Or if he killed his one daughter and the baby went somewhere else, like, this is my torture simulation, for real. This is my torture simulation. It annoys me, but, like, in a entertaining way. I will say it was entertaining. Like, you can't deny that was pretty entertaining time. And I was like, I want to play something, but I'm not... I don't know if I'm feeling like Trash or Silk Song right now, or just like a little one-off. But I'm gonna have to do a little bit of thinking on how to write a review for this one, because I'm gonna have to write a review for this game. So I'm gonna have to try and get some cohesive thoughts onto paper. But I'll do my best. Now it's nap time. Thank you for showing up. It was just a little cozy stream. It's going to probably be streaming again on no, not Wednesday. Wednesday's tomorrow. Probably gonna be streaming again on Thursday then. I think on Thursday, we're gonna either do Silk Song or Dredge or Inscription, like we do. This was a cute little diversion, but we need to lock in. We need to lock in and finish those games so I can start Celeste as well. So that's going to be for Thursday. I hope you both are very well. I hope you have a really great night. Love you both very, very much. And goodbye. Bye. Mwah.